Akwaba, Kwabo, Miaweson, bienvenue. Welcome once again to the Oya Show.
When I am dead, wrap the mantle of the red, the black and the green around me. For in the new life I shall rise up with God's wisdom blessings. To lead the millions of the heights and the triumph that you well know. Look for me in a world when I storm. Look for me all around you. For a dark place, I shall come back with countless millions of black men and women who have died in America, those who have died in the West Indies, and those who have died in Africa. To aid you in the fight for liberty, freedom, and life.
This is Avenon, and I hope you are all doing good. On this specific segment, I'm going to talk about the importance of reading, studying history, and especially Black history, African history, and African people. History is everywhere. Why is it important that we have to study our history? And when I'm talking about reading or studying, I'm not just solely talking about reading fairy tales, reading newspapers or things of that nature, but I'm also talking about reading history books, studying who we were, what happened to us, so that we are a group of people who cannot progress. We are not able to provide jobs, train our people, feed our own people, despite the fact that we have a lot of Black professionals. We have the people. I will say the majority of them are working for white or Western corporations. Dr. Amos, in the falsification of the African consciousness, spoke about history, the correlation between power and history. We have to understand that history is like a compass, and everything that I'm saying here is not something new. I have to repeat it, because at the end of the day, we are not progressing, but we have highly qualified Black people or African people. Why can't we provide jobs? Why can't we create structures for our people? Why can't we train our people? Since we have a lot of Black professionals, competent people who can actually train. How can we train people if we don't have structures to begin with? History is something very important. We have to, of course, take things gradually and chronologically. I'm talking about having a pattern or routine where you read 5 pages a day. If you can read 5 pages a day at the end of the month, you have read 150 pages. There will be days where you just cannot read, and that's normal. That's fine. If you go with the same reading, 5 pages a day, you still read 75 pages or 100 pages before the end of the month or in a month, which is good. From reading or studying our history, we will understand the importance of certain things. Dr. Amos spoke about the susu, the African tontine. And if you look at some other folks here in the West or even in Africa, they're still utilizing the susu, the tontine, or the money pulling. Why can't we? Why can't we organize as a group of people and use this monetary system or this way of generating funds and start creating structures? What's preventing us? It's mentioned in our history. So again, history is everywhere. That's why the Western world spends so much money on Hollywood, on rewriting their history or the world history. Dr. Clarke said the Europeans have colonized history, and they always write about themselves as the winners, as the people who came to civilize. But through civilization or colonization, we know what they did. History has to be taken seriously. We have to understand that we have to give the love, we have to pass down the love of studying history to our children or to the next generation, so that they can also learn from the mistake we will be making, and so on and so forth. We are learning from the mistake that the ancestors or some of the people who came before us made. Now is the time for us also to create structures and leave something for the next generation. So 5 pages a day is not that much. If you cannot, let's say 3 pages a day.